It's Bryce Taylor, downtown physical therapy and creator of the Halo Trainer. I wanted to talk about the mountain climber. I want to bring about stability progressions to show some variations in the mountain climber, aka plank hip flexion, plank knee tuck, anything you want to call it, but it's that plank position driving the knee into the chest. One way to think about it is, perhaps it's not the most metabolically challenging activity. And perhaps we can bring up that metabolic challenge by altering the stability. And so we're going to introduce some stability progressions for the mountain climber. We're going to do a variety of different things. We're going to look at the floor, we're going to regress it even from the floor, and we're going to use valve slides as a way of keeping both feet on the floor. And then we're going to progress to a standard mountain climber, and then we're going to use the Halo Trainer in a variety of ways, and we're going to use the TRX in a variety of ways to show how complementary these two modalities can be to a traditional mountain climber. And we're going to look at heart rate as we go along through these stability progressions, and we'll be able to report that back in the video that this exercise produced this heart rate, and we're going to keep everything at 30 seconds. So I hope you enjoy this video. All right, I'm getting into the first, or the most regressed position for the mountain climber. And we're going to use valve slides for the first one. This is intern Kelvin. And Kelvin is going to be applying the feedback mechanism, which is this sort of soft weighted ball. Sits in the lumbar spine really nicely. It gives us information when we get into a counter rotation. It'll fall off to one side or another. So this is really about postural stability, and we're going to compare the heart rate in each stage, each stability progression, and show what 30 seconds of exercise does, not necessarily at a fast rate, but with a higher stability progression. So here we go. Valve slides under the feet. Here we go. Yep. Okay, 30 seconds is up. Heart rate 106. So I took about the next minute off and let the heart rate come down to high 70s. And we're going to start the next stability progression, which requires that I raise my leg to go into the mountain climber or plank knee tuck or plank hip flexion. And so Kelvin's going to apply the ball when I'm in position. And now as I raise my leg, there's that counter rotation effort that I have to maintain that the valve slide's adjusted for. So here we go. You got 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds is out. Heart rate 110. A little bit higher than the first one. And for our next stability progression, we're going to place your feet in our suspension straps, right?
Mid-calf level?
It's, mid-calf level. Find where my hands need to go here. All right, so Kelvin's going to apply the ball. My ankle's kind of slipped in there. You ready to go? Yep. 30 seconds, here we go. Heart rate 122. All right, for the next stability progression, we're going to use the Halo Trainer in a rocking V position. So the ball is unstable, it's squishy. That's going to provide one unstable variable, as well as this rocking, but it's rocking in one plane of motion, so it doesn't move in the frontal plane, it only moves in the sagittal plane. So feet on there, hands down here. Here we go. All right, 30 seconds.
Yep.
Here we go. Okay. Heart rate remarkably 134. Back to the next stability progression. We're going to use the Halo Trainer in the standard V position. That's going to create some instability in one plane of motion, which is going to make this counter rotation effort much harder. This is the
position. Thank you. Get that away. Okay. Here we go. Heart rate's already up. Heart rate, 125. All right, went up a little bit. 2-minute rest, and we're back at it for the next exercise progression. Stability progression, Halo Trainer, handles up. This is going to be tough because the Halo Trainer is sitting atop a stability ball that can move in every plane of motion. However, the bar is rigid, and through the rigid handlebar lever, we ought to be able to control this to some extent, so we'll see how it goes. All right. Just thinking about this one brought my heart rate up a little bit. You ready, Ellen? Yep. All right, we're going to put 30 seconds on the board. Once he gets the ball in place for feedback, 30 seconds, here we go. Here I'm struggling. Heart rate, 128. That's a little bit more than the standard V was. But not much. On to the next stability progression. We're going to use the TRX suspension straps. This is stability progression is kind of up there a ways. Because of the strap's length and its pendulum quality, it moves in all planes of motion, and we have to elevate the feet to make sure that the back is level like we did with the Halo Trainer handles. I'm going to make sure the suspension straps clear the shoulders. Okay, so 30 seconds. Go ahead. Here we go. And heart rate is, wait for the heart rate to stabilize here. Oh, it's only 87. Oh, there we go. 133, 134, 132. So as you can see, these stability progressions actually had an effect on the metabolic demand. We didn't really alter the load too much. We didn't speed up. So again, some variability in the mountain climber, something to think about. Lots of variations there. So appreciate your time in watching this video. And this is Bryce, this is Calvin. And check us out at halotrainer.com or on YouTube, Halo Rehab Fitness. Cheers.